Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, May 30th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I bring mindfulness to my passion. And today we have the moon finishing up in Pisces, but perhaps the most interesting thing about today I feel like is Mars. The fact that Mars is perihelion, which means Mars is the closest to the sun that Mars gets. And so that's amplifying the Mars energy. And Mars energy amplified right now it kind of is intense because Mars is in the sign of Scorpio. And in this sign of Scorpio at 29 degrees, we are working through our passions, our desires. We're digging in. And it's really interesting because we've got the sun in Gemini, bringing up the mental aspect of things. And so with this energy, with Mars really close to the sun, and with all this other mutable energy that we have going on with as we grow into this mutable cross, and we have like the Saturn-Jupiter square that we're still working with, indecision may be kind of your tripping, I can't get the right word, but like kind of might be tripping you up right now. And I think this Mars close to the sun energy is reminding you, don't let indecision change your mind from your passion. If your passion is shifting, that's totally cool, as we are in this retrograde and this can shift. But it's not saying like totally redirect unless that's what you're really feeling. I think sometimes that doubt comes over us and we're like, since I'm doubting this, I'm going to have to change this direction. Instead, the energy that I'm feeling is instead of like totally shifting away from your passion, away from your desire, let this energy hone it. Let the mindfulness help you hone how to greater aim what it is at your desire. So you don't have to doubt it. Just allow this energy to hone it, to work through you. And I have to say, for myself, and I've talked to several others, when Mars was about to shift, I personally felt like I lost my mojo, I lost my confidence, like it just went gone out. And I've heard that from a few different people. So again, don't let that shift it. That's a call to go in and nurture yourself and hold space for yourself. And then when you come out, because that'll shift, it'll move on. As soon as you take care of yourself, that energy will move on. Then you can again take a look at what you're moving into, what your desire is, what this soul path is, and find your way back into working with this energy and honing your energy in alignment with that energy. That being said, we have the moon in Pisces, finishing up in Pisces today. The moon in Pisces is connecting to Chiron today and to Mars today. So we're bringing that energy of flow. I think the moon connecting to Chiron is beautiful for maybe bringing some healing energy into any of this upheaval that you may have gone through. And then the moon connecting to Mars is reminding us to find that flow. It's 29 degrees. So again, there's this healing energy. Find your flow in this work. Don't resist and fight if you feel that loss of mojo, if you feel that loss of confidence, if you're like feeling a little aimless with the soul. Just go in and see what spirit is trying to bring to you. The moon is then going to shift into Aries later in the evening. That means we're going to have like kind of a void moon. It may kind of feel quiet. I've been really sleepy through this Pisces moon myself, so just take it easy. If you feel like sleeping and if you can take it easy on yourself. The moon will shift into Aries, and we're not going to have any moon connections until tomorrow, but we do finish the day with Mercury connecting to Pluto. So Mercury at 17 degrees, moving forward in Taurus, connecting to Pluto, retrograde in Capricorn. And so this just takes us in. It helps us shift. And Pluto in Capricorn retrograde is helping us shift our structure, which I think goes really well with the Mars retrograde in Scorpio, getting us into that root chakra energy. So again, here we bring mindfulness into this process, into this restructuring within yourself. So that being said, I pulled cards actually just for this Mars energy today. And the cards I pulled, compromise. Don't compromise your passions, your desires by thinking that you're not worthy or letting your lack of confidence or whatever comes up for you. Don't let that compromise what it is you really want. Look inside for guidance. And also, this may be a call too to like, look outside. I had a few friends call me and be like, what am I feeling? I'm like, I've been there. I went through this. This is what helped me. So it's always good to reach out and let somebody else help you through. And recognize that this is a potent portal of rebirth. And the Rumi card that I pulled is definitely going to help understand some of that. As for the other stuff, Master, past lives, and celebrations. So, I'm getting the feeling, even though this may stir up some past life stuff, this Mars retrograde in Scorpio, it's really not about that past. Come into this moment, celebrate this moment, recognize your mastery in this moment. If anything from the past is coming up in this energy, it's really a call to show you something that's going here. Past lives show us our patterns. We have soul patterns that, kind of go around. So if some kind of story comes up, treat it as that, a story. How do you want to work with this energy as you honor yourself in your flow even more? So as I grab my Rumi card, want to mention I still have my 30 for 30 sale going on. I love connecting with all of you. Thank you for supporting me. So book one of those today. Not sure how much longer I'm going to keep it going, but while the readings are coming in, I might as well keep it going, right? So the Rumi card for today, a new gown. And the Rumi verse is, weary and consumed by longing, I was caressed by my beloved last night. My wounded soul was set free when I tasted the sweetness of love. My spirit was lifted at once. I surrendered my life while overflowing with joy, and my vision was filled with light. Love said, don't feel so hopeless, my weary and gloomy one, for my generosity is beyond forgetting those devoted to me. See how boundless divine justice can be. Behold my immeasurable kindness. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished at once. A new and glorious robe of honor was placed on my shoulders. Love offered me the power of new vision and the transforming touch of divine generosity, and placed the chalice of eternal wine in my hands. And this card is saying we're in a portal. And in the book it says you're fast approaching a moment of a great leap, evolutionary shift in your spiritual path. Mars retrograde is such a great shift for all of us. Your sense of yourself and your divine identity, your soul, is about to be revealed and realized in a way more potent than ever before. This oracle comes with sacred guidance for you. You're stepping into empowerment, Mars retrograde in Scorpio, in a new way and is to be honored. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into dramas or power games, even with your own mind. You are worth so much more than that. You are tapping into your inner dignity, and others may not know how to respond. Some will respond with love and acknowledgement, others with fear and judgment, calling you too big for your boots or high and mighty. These are voices of fear, not truth. Be in your dignity and power and keep going. It is the divine that urges you thus, not the ego. Do not doubt the changes happening within you now. Embrace them. So I think this is a really powerful card for this energy. I think it kind of echoes the whole reading that I just gave. So that is it for today. Embrace this new gown. Embrace this soul work that we're all doing on really deep levels. Book a reading if you want to dive in a little deeper to your own. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.